Outpatient here, and I wanted to make a review video on the Stealth Belt. The Stealth Belt is a product that I've been using for probably about a year now, and this is actually my second one. The belt itself is made out of a almost spandex-like material. It is very stretchy, which helps in the fact that it when your bag is inside the belt, which I will show you here in a minute, it will actually, when your bag fills up, the material will actually expand with your bag, so there's no concern of your bag exploding due to being crunched inside of the belt itself, which I think is really beneficial. I have had a lot of questions as far as that's concerning. How does the belt expand? And I will show you that here in a moment. But this belt particularly is the Stealth Belt Pro, and this is the one I personally would recommend. They do have a few other different options. They have a neoprene material one, I believe, and they also make this version in an intimacy nighttime version. And I think those are great as well. However, I think this is kind of an all-around. You can wear this one at night. I've slept with not this particular one. This one's brand new. But I have slept with a belt exactly like this for 6 months, and it works great for me. It is really helpful in the sense that it keeps your bag in a secure location, so it won't fall underneath you, and easier for me anyways to know where the bag is at, whether it's full or not, so I don't roll over my bag and have it explode at night. Also, this bag, or the belt itself, is great because it secures your bag. If you're doing anything active outdoors, what I found is the bag, whether it's full or not, it definitely does it more when it's full, but it'll tend to bounce up and down, and the belt will keep that from happening. It's actually really well designed, and you can, what's great about the Velcro design, there are some downfalls with it. Velcro does wear out, so, but I can't think of another format that I would rather have than Velcro, and here's why. I know my stomach will expand as well as shrink depending on what I eat and how I'm feeling that day, and stomach cramps will do that. And this, you can make it fit a little bit looser if your stomach's bothering you for that day, but if you're out and about doing something active, swimming, hiking, running, snowboarding, whatever it may be, you can cinch it down and make it pretty tight, which I think is fantastic to have the versatility of that. And the back here is an actual elastic strap, which is what attaches here on the back Velcro. And it's actually got two Velcro on the inside and the out, so it's a double latch system, which again just goes to the quality of how it was made, and helps keep it on. And I will show you here on a zoom up. Let me walk it to you. The belt here, oh, well, if you can see, let me see if I can turn the light on here for a moment. There we go. Sorry about that. There is the hole in the belt that your bag sits in, and your wafer actually. You can order this in all different wafer sizes. All of these belts are handmade. And then down at the bottom here, it zips open, which is really nice. And then it zips closed, and that's how you empty your bag. And I will put it on here for you in demonstration to give you a little bit of a demonstration. Repeat myself there a little bit. on how to put the belt on. This is my Hollister belt that I'm wearing right now, and that just kind of helps keep the bag to the wafer. And I almost always wear one of these, and you can wear this, as great as it is, with the stealth belt. I tend not to, because it's just kind of not really needed, but you can do it. I have definitely done it. I tend to do it more when I'm swimming or being active, but I don't necessarily do it all the time. But this is how I do it. I will unzip the bottom part and open it up, and then I will put my bag through the bottom part of the belt, and then I will just kind of work it around the bag and the wafer, and then wrap the back part around and get it as tight as I want, and then this elastic part that I was talking about earlier I'll just strap down, and then just tuck my bag right up inside here and then zip it closed. And you can wear your pants over it just like that. It works really well. It works incredibly well with pants. I found with dress shirts when I'm going out, when I have to dress up, it helps conceal the bag even when it is full. I think even more so in the belt than it does if it were just hanging down. And it's just, it's a really well-made bag. However, I do have to say, with it being handmade, you will have to wait. Each bag is custom made to your order, so it takes a little bit of time to get it made and sent out to you. So if you want a bag, go to their site. It is stealthbelt.com, and I wish I had a product number for you, but I have not been able to find one. But they have just a list of all of their products, this being the one that I recommend. This is a Stealth Belt Pro, and I'm looking here. They have the Stealth Belt Pro Black, the Stealth Belt Intimacy, and then they have custom colors and patterns of this belt, and then they have the Water Sport Neoprene Extreme, which I think is this belt in just a different material, the neoprene. And they're all great products, but I think this one, again, is just the more versatile product. And like I said, I've had this belt this one's relatively new, but I've had multiple of these, and they last quite a while. The workmanship on these belts is pretty impressive, I have to say. You know, I didn't know what I was quite what to expect when I first ordered it and first got it to my house. But after wearing it for probably, you know, the first month or two, I was really impressed with how it wore. However, there is one thing that I will say, as far as a negative. We'll kind of get that out there. With the belt being on, I suppose I probably shouldn't have taken it off. With the stealth belt being on as it is, depending on your body type, everybody has different. It will tend to ride up, or it will tend to ride down. And it can put pressure on your wafer, and in turn, it can cause it to break off of the skin a little bit. And also, another thing that I want to make known, and this is going to be a problem that I've had with every belt of this nature, not just this belt, so there's nothing against this belt. However, when you have your belt, let me see if I can show you here real quick. When you have your belt, or your bag rather, up like this, and the fluid is at your wafer, sitting there, it tends to break down the seal of your wafer a lot sooner than if it were hanging at the bottom of your bag. So I've noticed that if you wear one of these full time, all the time at bed at night, or even just 8 hours a day during a 8-hour workday or whatever you have going that day, it tends to wear your wafers out a little bit faster. But I found that with other belts as well as this one. So that's just kind of a note for all belts, not just the Stealth belt. But as far as any other belts are concerned, I think this is one of, if not the best on the market. There are others out there, and I hope to get a review video out there for those as well if there's any interest. Put it in the reviews or comments down below, and I will get that video made for you as soon as possible. I'm also trying to make a video if there are any interest on it's actually, I forget the name of it right now, but I will have it to you. It's the Kevlar coating for your stoma. I have that, and I think that's a pretty fantastic device as well, because being hit here hurts. But back to the belt. This is a great belt, and again, I would recommend this to anybody who's in the market, and if you are wanting to order one, I would order it sooner rather than later, or just know that it's going to take a little bit of time to get the belt to you, because they do make every single one by hand. So, with that being said, I hope you have a great day, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.